First quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. Now Jones. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. And they'll be let out by the man running the show, Charles, their quarterback.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
From the gun, Tate. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here
and they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Josh Allen, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Operating from the gun, Tate, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd and long. Tate, that's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 47-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Murray, he's got his man on the crossing route.
Complete.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 8.
Here's Murray from midfield. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
1st and 10.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field. For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Murray now on 1st down. That's caught by Waller out left side. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
2 yards.
That catch good for only a couple.
2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
On 2nd down, Moon. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
On 3rd down, you'll give them that. You just want to make sure that you play the first down line. They were able to get him down and force the punt.
It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return, and it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right, and he stops right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, Tate. That's caught by Howard. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on 2nd down, and that leads to a tough 3rd down call.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively.
It's now 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down now, Moon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick.
Murray's pass. Intercepted by the Titans.
He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
And it brings up 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Tate caught on the right side by Jones. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake. Tate. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
He was covered by C.J. Henderson.
To throw again. Tate. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him.
Now Brown, oh, he lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score. The pass receiver turned into a runner, then he turned into a fumbler, and it goes the other way for 6.
I love your description. Although for the offense, they're not too happy about it. But for the defense, what a big-time play for them.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Throwing to start the drive. Tate got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
40-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Tate, quick slant to Brown. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. Draw play. This is Henry. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 31-yard line.
Off play action. Tate. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Kendall Fuller there.
On 3rd down. Tate. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He is putting on a show in this 2nd quarter, racking up the receiving yards as he has a first down. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. The Titans on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Titans 3, Jaguars nothing.
So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
On first down, Moon. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Steps away. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Murray now. Last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, Murray. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. 20. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit.
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
He's going to take off with it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Shotgun now for Murray. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Murray. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
On 2nd down, Moon. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Murray now on first down. Forced out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Murray, they'll go screen here to Hunt. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Give him 9 yards on the second down screen play.
3rd and 7.
To throw on 3rd down. Murray is going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. From the gun, Murray. He'll find his tight end here, Asiasi. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Murray fighting, lost the football. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Murray now, 3rd and goal. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Tate, it's complete to Brown, right side. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on first down. Tate. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They're going for Howard, but the pass intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the third time. Picked off near the 34. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
So we have reached half. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. McCann's got it teed up.
Tennessee.
And he returns this to the 22.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 22.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to cut.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Buda Baker with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Tate over the middle here to Brown. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 13 yards, and it keeps the drive moving.
And the Titans first down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And down inside the 15 he goes. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. And they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Touchdown.
Derrick Henry. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
The kick is good.
And he puts it through.
Makes the score.
And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Now Kyler Murray ready to get back under center. And unfortunately for him, this montage, not highlights, lowlights in this one, partner. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. A throw over the middle taken in. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Well, a throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 20-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Moon. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
That catch good for only a couple. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Laviska Shenault, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Jaguars are back within a score. And it's up through the goalposts. It's 17-10.
Makes the score Titans.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 29-yard.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd.
Throwing again. Tate looking for his running back, and he's got it. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
And the London 1st down.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
On the carry.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Derrick Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
A gain of 5. 1st down, Titans.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 1st down, Titans, gain of 12.
A gain of 12. 1st down, London.
From the gun, Tate. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
And the Titans 1st down.
On 1st down, Tate got his man there complete to Gallup. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
And the London 1st down.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Tate to the goal line, but it's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Operating from the gun. Tate, he'll buy some time right. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. This has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
20. Jaguars.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
They'll run on first down. Moon. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd and 1, Murray. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Kareem Hunt is running back, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
to throw again. Murray. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Murray now on first down. Coleman has it here right side. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray able to power through. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The Jaguars on 3rd down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. Here it's 3rd and 2. Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first thanks to a flashy little spin move. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right, they did.
And now here is another interception. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and...
Again, it's Henry. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, Tate. Escaping the pressure right. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Buda Baker with a pick. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They begin with Henry. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw on 2nd down. Tate got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
First down, Titans.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the Jaguars' 42-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Tate, and this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 11.
Operating from the gun. Tate. And now another one thrown incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 18-yard line.
From the gun, Murray. And that's incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Now Murray again. Able to find Harris, complete. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. 7 yards on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Again, they'll throw in Murray. And, they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
And yes, everyone, that was the fullback carrying the football. I know it's a dying breed, it's a dying position for a lot of people, but I still think it's valuable and important, especially one who can carry the ball.
And you need short yardage. What makes sense? Go to a big body, let him plow forward just like he did there.
It's still a big man's game.
2nd and 6.
Throwing again on second down. Murray buying time. Oh, now Murray has it stripped. It's picked up by the Titans. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, Tate. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. On now is the Titans punter, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And now trotting back out with the rest of his offensive mates, the big tight end. And the numbers show it, low involvement early. But since he's been involved, it's been a good thing for this offense.
Indeed it has, and when you're able to finally get him going, get him fully integrated into the offense, things feel a whole lot better for your team. It expands everything that they do trying to move the football.
Murray to throw. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. This is Chenault on the receiving end. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 41-yard line. A good pickup there, and they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it.
Murray's pass.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. To throw is Murray. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They're going for it. It's Murray. He's going to let it fly. It got his man complete. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
The onside kick is recovered by...
They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And I tell you, these division games, never for the faint of heart, but they come through with a tight victory here on the road.
And you find yourself working harder in a game like this too, don't you?
Yeah,
because you got to stay with it, right? You got to stay with it. You got to stay locked in. It's our type of a game. And you just mentioned it. Division game, on the road, tight, and they find a way to win it. Way to hunker down, as my old coach used to say, and find your way through.
So for our visitors, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they'll return home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.